What is up, everybody? To Reverse for today, and we're gonna talk about PalWorld, one of the most controversial games of this year. We thought Hogwarts Legacy had a lot of controversy. You might have thought Starfield had a lot of controversy, but this game has the most controversy. Mostly because people say that it is super successful. A lot of people are hating it. A lot of people are hating it because they think it's a Pokemon ripoff. Well, I am in the camp where I am really enjoying this game. This game has sold over 5 million copies in 3 days. So this game is doing extremely well. This is currently only on Steam and on Xbox as well. So you can only play on those two platforms. Like I said before, I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying the game. Like, the game is fun to me. I'm a person who played the original. I was the target demographic for the original Pokemon when it first released back in the 90s with the original Red and Blue. And as I have grown up with the series hasn't grown up with me because, as you can see, these current Pokemon games are just so lazy. They're just so they just put the lack of effort. We even had a post from Nintendo making a different post promoting a new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet game. And while they posted this, people in the comment section are just saying, "Hey, this isn't PalWorld. PalWorld is putting more effort in you," and that's sad. People are talking about PalWorld in the comment section of their newest Pokemon Scarlet and Violet post, right? Because Pokemon is just so lazy now. Once you play a game like PalWorld, it's just so, you just see how lazy this is. So this has started a different debate between the Pokemon fans, I guess. Some of these guys are real angry about this PalWorld game taking a shine for Pokemon. But Pokemon, it's their own fault. This franchise has been around since the 90s. And they haven't really improved much. It's just so lazy with each release. So they got competition now. You know, there's been several different monster and catching games in the past. It was the biggest one was probably Digimon, which gave Pokemon competition. But then they fell off. Digimon, I don't know what they're doing right now. They're not making RPGs anymore. The last RPG they made was Cyber Sleuth, which was a few years ago. So I don't know what the Digimon company is doing. So they're no longer competition. And yeah, Pokemon's just been reigning free with no competition. So now they got competition. People are butthurt about this. They say Nintendo should sue PalWorld for pretty much copying a lot of these images. And I was like, I don't think they can sue them. It's kind of loose. Because sure, some of these characters look like other characters from the Pokemon games, but not exactly. This is one example. One Pokemon fan saying, "I want to PalWorld, but I don't know if I can support running existing Pokemon through a fuser and pass them off as new IP. If any game will be fine, but as a commercially available product," he says it's not. He doesn't support it. But this game is in not even a full game. It was pre-alpha. It's in the point where it's not a full game yet. When this game releases to be a full game, or we get a PalWorld 2, this game is gonna be insane. Because the game is very glitchy. There's a lot of bugs in the game, a lot of issues. I mean, I have some issues with the game, but it is night and day better than Pokemon. That Legend Arceus game, that's definitely a Scarlet and Violet. That's not any difference. It's the people who made this game put effort into this and put into the whole concept of catching monsters, raising them, training them, going on an adventure. It's just more effort in this. So. People are saying that, hey, these power characters have the same face, body type, etc. But then people are saying the same thing about Pokemon. Let me see. Apparently, Pokemon has copied a lot of images from the Dragon Quest game, which I didn't even know that, but Dragon Quest is older than Pokemon. And a lot of their images look very similar as well, too. So, this whole copying thing is kind of stupid because people can say Pokemon copied these people right here. I was so you could just go down a rabbit hole about who copied who's copying, etc. It's just a cop out. Let's just talk about what they got right now. Right now, PalWorld is the talk of the town. So, and people are upset about this. Apparently, they're sending death threats to their community manager, a PalWorld developer, Pocket Pair. So we don't know who's doing this. Is it PlayStation fanboys who can't play this game right now because it's not on PlayStation, or is it Nintendo fans who are mad that Pokemon got competition? I don't know. What people are sending these people death threats is really, you're that butthurt. They made a great game that's doing extremely what the people are talking about. That's just so sad. But yeah, like I said, I'm enjoying it. I'm probably level 17 right now. Very similar to Pokemon, but very more complex in this game too. The only thing the Pokemon has over this game is a good story, because the story and the Scarlet and the recent games are a lot better. But I can understand them putting a more fleshed out story when this game actually releases, or we get like a sequel to make the story a lot better. But right now, this is definitely competition Pokemon. So even though Pokemon sells like 30 million, it's still not close to Pokemon in sales. But I can understand when if this is an established franchise that keeps going, Nintendo is probably going to be sweating bullets after this point, because this is definitely competition. This is for people like me who always wanted Nintendo and Game Freak to do better, stop being lazy with their releases. So a big chunk of Pokemon's audience is gonna go over to this game, and it is what it is at this point. It's like, hey, you guys want to make these yearly releases, or you put barely any effort into the games. There you go, you got competition now. So, and I'm just seeing people saying, hey, people just don't want to give this game credit. I don't know why they want to give this PalWorld game credit. They're saying that, hey, if you like the Pokemon catching, monster catching games, play Monster Hunter Stories 2, play Grounded, play all these other different games. It's like, why you gotta do that? Just say, hey, this game was fun. Check this game out. Why are they referencing these other games that nobody cares about, that haven't been relevant in a long time? So I don't know. People are very weird about this game. So this game has got a lot of haters, and a lot of people love the game too. So I guess it just comes in territory when something that's really popular right now is gonna have a lot of haters as well too, because a lot of haters for this game, which is very crazy. PalWorld haters are seething. Yeah, this has definitely brought a lot of people who just hate on this game. But it's like, this game came out of nowhere and already has a group of people hating on this game. It's just wild. This person says, thank you for making this amazing game. I'm glad they made this game too, because I'm having a blast. Like, people say the Xbox version is worse than the PC version. I don't know how true that is, because I only played the Xbox version. I'm having a blast with it. Like, I'm enjoying it, so it's not that bad, apparently. I don't view it as that bad. People are also accusing the company of using AI to make the different characters, which I don't know if it's true or not. They did use AI, but if they did, I don't really care. It's like, I just care about the end result. What they made was a fun game, so I can care less. It's like, hey, if it was that easy to make a Pokemon clone, these other companies should have been doing that a long time ago. It just seemed like people are just so buttered because Pokemon actually has competition now. They actually have competition, and people just don't like it. I don't know. If anything, this is a good thing, because Pokemon, they can stop making this low effort games now. Because I'm definitely not buying the newest one. Whatever the newest one is for Pokemon, I'm not buying it. It's like, why? We actually found a game developer who actually puts effort into these type of games, and it's HD. Just look at this compared to the image of the official Pokemon game. I need the audio. But just look how these characters look. They look like trash. They look like absolute garbage. But this is the so-called ripoff, which looks a lot better, like more detailed. This is like an amalgamation of different games. This feels like Zelda Breath of the Wild in some aspects. It feels like Animal Crossing. It feels like Pokemon. It feels like Grounded. It feels like a lot of games put into one, which is a good thing. It's like, hey, if you can make it all work in one game, then that's great. So, and people saying it's just Pokemon with guns. I haven't even seen any. I only seen like human characters with guns. I've seen like an ability you can make your Pokemon turn to weapons or had weapons on them, but it's like at least like around like level 20. So I haven't seen anything right now where I'm at. I'm right now level 17, but yeah, it's a lot more complex than what people are saying it is right now. But yeah, this game was fun. I'm enjoying it. So those are my thoughts about this. I might talk about this more later, but right now I'm enjoying it. And it's just sad to see there's people who are just hating on this game. It was actually really fun. So obviously, if you don't like Pokemon, you're probably not gonna like this game. If you are a person who grew up with the original Pokemon and you like these new games are just whack and just lazy, then give this game a try. This is probably because there's definitely a demographic out there. People who grew up with the original Pokemon, they don't like the way it's going, the direction the franchise is going. This is definitely a game probably for you. So definitely want to see your thoughts down below. If you are playing this game, what do you feel about this? Do you think it's just a ripoff? Let me know your thoughts down below. Leave a like this video. Always thanks for watching, and peace.